Well, I would like to welcome you all to our NAMI Walks Your Way kickoff. We're very grateful you're here and that you could join us today to start our 2022 event season. My name is Dave Snyder. I'm going to be the MC, and I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to do this. A bit of housekeeping before we start. Of course, please just ask that you mute your mics. Wait till the end of the presentations to ask questions. You must be present at the end of the session to win a prize. So if you won, you need to be present at the end to get it. All right. So a little bit about myself. I don't know if any who read the bio, and I do know some of you, but I was injured in a water skiing accident when I was 15 years old. As a result of that, I'm in a wheelchair. I broke my neck. I'm a quadriplegic. And it's a little bit of a misleading term. I can move my arms, but I do have some paralysis still in my arms and my hands and so forth. But I share that with you because when I was injured, I did great physically. I went through my rehab, and I've done a lot in my life physically. However, when I was injured, I didn't take advantage of the mental health services. In fact, my oldest brother, when I was talking to him about, well, they want me to talk to a counselor, with all good intentions, he said to me, oh, it was something like, oh, you're not crazy. You don't need to talk to a shrink. And I've never been angry at him for saying that. He meant it as a supportive statement. However, he didn't understand the importance of mental health. And that was the 80s, and there really wasn't as much understanding as there is today. But because of that one statement, that really influenced my approach. And I didn't seek the counseling that I, in hindsight, wish I would have. And it wasn't until later in life, much later, where I really realized that how exploring the mental health services really would have benefited me. And in hindsight, the physical rehab and the physical things that I've done, that's a piece of cake. And the mental health compared to taking care of yourself, your emotional health, your mental health, it can be tough, but it's important. And I just wanted to share that story, how I really personally see the value of taking care of your mental health. So the irony of all this is I am hosting this kickoff for NAMI Pasco Walks, and I can't walk. But hey, that made me chuckle, and it's okay to laugh at that. All right, so moving on, let's get into an icebreaker here. And oh, go back one slide. Yeah, she tried to get by that picture of me. Debbie picked the worst picture of me ever, and I don't know where I got those glasses, but thanks a lot, Debbie. So, and by the way, I gave Debbie full permission to slap me, and Melanie permission over there to throw something at me if I talk too much or say anything out of line. So if you see anything fly at me, that's what that's all about. So we're going to do an icebreaker here. And of course, we're all here because we're supporting mental health, and we know the importance of it. But who can say that you're a NAMI expert? Well, we're going to play a game of trivia to find out who is an expert. Okay, so we're going to have 6 trivia questions that will show up on your screen. We'd ask you to type in the letter, type in chat, the letter of what you think is the correct answer. You'll earn 1 point for each correct answer. The person with the most points at the end will win a prize. Sudden death tiebreaker? What do you think? Well, we'll figure out the ties at the end. Rock, paper, scissors, or something like that. And we'll give you about 20 seconds, and I think Debbie's going to sing the Jeopardy theme song in the 20 seconds, 20-second break. I could be wrong. Anyway, first question. What year was the National Alliance on Mental Illness founded? A, 1982, B, 1979, C, 1945, or D, 2001? So please go ahead and type your answer in chat, and our official scorekeeper will keep a record of that. You haven't watched Jeopardy. My goodness. Give or take. All right, next question.
Well, you have to give him the answer.
Oh, I thought we were doing the answers at the end. Oh, that's right. Okay. So the answer is, what's the answer? The answer is 1979. One in how many U.S. youth aged 6 to 17 experience a mental health condition each year? A, 20, B, 12, C, 30, or D, 6?
But left, you're next. You want me to give you the answer?
The answer is D, 6. Question number 3. One in how many U.S. adults experience a serious mental health condition? A, 50, B, 35, C, 20, or D, 15? That's one in how many U.S. adults?
Your turn.
You're a Bon Jovi fan. Sing some Bon Jovi. Oh, okay. Did you guess 20? If you did, you're right. C is 20. Wow, 1 in 20. That's amazing. What is the goal of NAMI Walks Your Way? Mental health for A, you, B, us, C, mental health for all, or D, me? What do you mean, me? So final answer is all. Letter C. NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, is the nation's blank grassroots mental health organization dedicated to building better lives for the millions of Americans affected by mental health conditions. So what goes in the blank? A, the smallest, B, the largest, C, the newest, or D, the oldest? All right. If you said largest, B, you are correct. What amount must participants raise to qualify for the official NAMI Walks Your Way t-shirt? A, $100, B, $50, C, $200, or D, $150? Okay, well, the answer was D, $100. Was it D? All right, great. Answer was D. So everybody, anybody get all 6? Anyone? Anyone at all? You're gonna need to say if you're not sharing your camera. I can say I learned by going through this. Nobody got all 6. How about all 5? How many got 5?
I'm looking in chat and it looks like
I'm like Googling like
Rivera C got 6 out of 6. I don't know. And also Noah and Sadie got 5 out of 6.
Wow.
Well, awesome.
Great
Well,
job.
I jumped the gun. So who was it that got the 6 out of 6?
Samara?
Is it Xiomara?
Yeah,
Is it?
Did you get 6 out of 6?
I did.
Wow, that's amazing.
Excellent.
Great job.
I get
So
a prize?
Samara,
You get a prize.
yes, prizes, and you are our winner. So please email your mailing address to outreach@namipasco.org. So just outreach at NAMIPasco.org, and Debbie will send you out your prize.
Yay, congratulations. So, thank you, Dave. That was awesome.
Thank you very much.
And thank all of you for being here. Without all of you, I could not be here to share the statistics that I'm about to share with you all. So last year here at NAMI Pasco, we held 198 connection support groups. Those are our support groups for those with mental health conditions, and they offered our participants many ways to be able to join us. And when we say join us, they really joined us. Through our support groups, one-on-one coaching calls, calls for service, and numerous outreach events, we were able to reach 761 people. Our goal this year is to reach an even 1,000. And on the horizon, we have some really exciting things we have lined up for this year. We're adding a 6-week youth mental health education program, Baker Act bags, more of our one-on-one coaching, and many other things that we'll be announcing throughout the year. We encourage you to visit our Facebook page or any of our other channels of communication to stay up to date on those offerings. So of course, we're all here tonight to talk about the walk. This year, our walk is going to be virtual. It's going to take place on May 21st, 2022, with a select group of sponsors, board members, and our 22 and 22 participants meeting live for a broadcast at 9 a.m. And when we say walk your way, we truly mean walk your way. You can walk, run, skate, hop, nap, shoot hoops, whatever you can dream, you can do. Our board chair, Heather, who you may see in the group there, she has her son doing Legos for this event. So feel free to get creative and just go for it. Wherever and however you join us, be sure to use our hashtags together for MH, which stands for mental health, and Heroes of Hope when posting on social media. If your account is public, we'll be able to see and give you some encouragement along the way. And now we invite you to have a little fun. So we encourage you to turn around and take a selfie with this background and share it on your social media. Be sure to tag us. And if you want to give us permission to use it on our social media, you can send it to me. And my email address is executivedirector@namipasco.org. So we'll give you a couple of minutes to have some fun, make some faces, just be joyful. So we hope you had a little bit of fun with that. You found that entertaining.
I don't think they had as much fun as we did. Could be wrong.
So this is actually a really special time. We have two very special guest speakers who will be sharing their stories of hope about how NAMI Pasco has touched their lives and why they participate with us and why they hope you will too. So first off, we have the beautiful and talented Christina. Christina is also a board member, volunteer, and participant. So let's listen while she shares.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I want to thank everybody who came on to listen tonight and to attend the kickoff to the walk. The vision of NAMI, Florida, is that persons with mental illness can recover and lead productive and meaningful lives within their community of choice. Before the event that led me to NAMI Pasco, I was living that productive and meaningful life, and today, with their help, I continue to live that same life. Now, you may ask, how has NAMI Pasco helped me in my recovery journey? And I would be happy to explain. Upon being released from the hospital in December of 2019 for anxiety and depression, NAMI Pasco was on a list of local resources given to me by the hospital. In early January of 2020, I attended my first in-person meeting. Of course, we all know what happened a couple months later. So the meetings went to Zoom. Even though the people in the Zoom group were different folks from the in-person group, I felt just as welcomed by them as it was by the in-person group. Debbie, the executive director, who has done such a terrific job here at NAMI Pasco, has developed a lot of the programs that have helped me on my recovery. And here are some of the programs that have helped me immensely. Support groups. Here I have met people that I have grown fond of. We all have our struggles, but we all have normal lives, along with good and bad things that goes along with them. During group, if someone is having an issue, members of the group that may have had the same issue in the past may mention what has worked for them. The Sunday chats. I look forward to this one in particular because I love the questions that Debbie comes up with for us to answer. The questions are sometimes funny and sometimes thought-provoking. Here is a sample question. What is your dream job? In my mind, I've always mentioned myself to be a rock and roll goddess, and who knows, maybe I am. Saturday morning classes. Currently, we are reading and discussing the book, The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. Her story and how she changed her life by discovering the rule is very inspiring and has caused some changes in my life, such as being more focused on my goals. Connected with that is another rule that she uses called the high five habit, which is very simple, but I use every morning, and it brings a great start to my day. I have mentioned this to my work supervisor, and there is a chance that I will be speaking about this at our town hall meeting, which has a worldwide audience of several thousand. Prior to that, I was in the Saturday morning group with the Self-Love Handbook, which had so many great ideas on how you can change your life, change your way that you feel and respect yourself, that I gave a copy to most of my female relatives for the holidays, and the peer tools for your toolbox and the pathway courses, which have greatly increased my self-confidence. And also currently I'm in the 22 and 22 program that is focusing on community, exercise, diet, and that is a very helpful program. I enjoy that very much. So as a whole, to someone who was struggling at the end of 2019, the services that NAMI Pasco provides has helped me regain my self-confidence, do things that have been putting off for a very long time, and made me the person I have always been, the person living the productive and meaningful life. I would like to end by quoting somebody who I admire, who is a writer and somebody famous in the running community. John the Penguin Bingham was a former smoker and out-of-shape musician who in middle age decided to get in shape and began running. Even though not an elite runner, he had a humorous attitude and wrote funny articles and Runner's World magazine for 18 years. His most famous quote is that the miracle isn't that I finished. The miracle is that I had the courage to start. And for all you out there, starting or continuing on your journey, we all continue to do it one day at a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. That was amazing.
May I say something?
Sure.
Please? Christina, you are a rock star. So
I appreciate you.
you
I
are.
appreciate you, Dave, and you are too.
Okay, and thank you again, Christina. You're just fantastic.
Thank you.
And before I get to our next guest, I want to let you know that Heather will be posting stuff in our chat. Don't worry about that right now. We'll be going over it later. We just want to get it in there for that time. So next, we have this lovely lady sitting right here. This is Melanie Butterworth. She is also a board member, a volunteer, and one of our participants. You are up, and I'm going to move out of your way so you can move right into center.
Hi, everybody. Hi. How I found NAMI Pasco is a bit of a fluke. I'm actually not from Pasco. I'm from Hunan. Oh, I'm from another county. And when I was with another affiliate, personal information about me got shared on Facebook and things happened where I was done with NAMI. I was not happy with NAMI, and one night I was trolling Debbie on Facebook, and that's how we met, isn't it, Debbie? Yes, it is. Because what happened to me at that other affiliate wasn't so great, and I didn't think great things were happening in NAMI for mental health. But Debbie proved me wrong. She did. She listened to what had happened. She engaged me. She sent me a friend request, and I wasn't sure how to take it. And then she started sending me invites to Zoom meetings. Now, I have a funny last name, so I've got a funny sense of humor, and I figured she did too. So I took her up on that. And, you know, I really did need the support, because if you remember when the pandemic started, COVID hit hard, especially for the people in the nursing homes. And I was caring for a parent who was one of those people in the nursing homes. And even though I had cared for her for 20 years, I wasn't allowed to see her. And that was really hard on me. But the support I got from the people at NAMI was amazing, amazing. And it wasn't just the support in the support groups. I learned the attitude of gratitude with the Thankful 3 on Debbie's Facebook page. And that carried me through the unfortunate time last year when my mom passed from the COVID. And the only things I could be thankful for was water and air conditioning. You know, at least I had that attitude of gratitude that saw me through. But there was more than that. There was recovery tools that I learned about in the tools for your toolbox. I learned to slow down, focus on the good in my life, even though the pandemic was very difficult, to be mindful and to reflect on my goals. And even developing goals at time was hard when all that stress was upon me. But Debbie and NAMI Pasco helped me see, yeah, you can still have goals and you can still have boundaries. And then suddenly we were in the 5-second rule, where you find a way or find an excuse to pursue those goals, you know? And so I've been inspired by Mel Robbins and pursuing my goals. And I've been able to take part in free wellness coaching. Our executive director is a wellness coach, and I've had amazing results. Now, I'm a pretty big woman, but I was bigger in January of 2021. And thanks to the wellness coaching I've received through Debbie, I've dropped 30 pounds since I've started. Yes. And today I bike 10 miles on my exercise bike. You know, I was a couch potato last fall. My friends and family just have to hold up their jaw when I tell them I'm exercising and I'm doing 10 miles a day, because that's not Mel. But yet that's the kind of results I'm achieving with NAMI Pasco. My dreams have been reignited. There's a thing called the Certified Peer Recovery Specialist, where a person with a mental health condition can help other people achieve recovery. And that dream was thwarted for me in 2019. And one day I let it slip to Debbie that I had that dream and I was one exam away, but I didn't get it. Well, guess what? I'm back on track to get my Certified Peer Recovery Specialist. My life has changed a lot since coming to NAMI Pasco. Just to give you a couple examples of some of the things I've been up against since starting this program. About 8 months ago, I sought out a counselor. I have a background in counseling myself, and I believe in the power of counseling. I think it's a great thing. And I met with the counselor 4 times. And then she had a heart-to-heart with me. She said, Mel, with all the things you're doing with NAMI Pasco, with all your recovery tools, with everything you're doing, I can't help you. You're doing too well for counseling. I can't even get a counselor. Are you kidding me? My doctor, I love my primary doctor, but honestly, when I go to see her, it's embarrassing. She's always got the pen. No, you need to do this, you need to do that. Last October, she gave me a standing ovation. I've never had my doctor give me a standing ovation because she couldn't believe that somebody taking medication that causes weight gain was able to actually lose weight. Thank you, NAMI Pasco. My family, you Southerners know what bless their hearts mean, right? They send me little hints. This article says how to negotiate your salary. I don't know what they're trying to tell me, but that came from my family last week. Why am I here today? Before stopping work to help my mom, I was a senior vocational rehabilitation counselor right here in Newport Richey. And I've seen a lot of programs that help people recover from different kinds of things. I've never seen a program work as well as what I've experienced myself with NAMI Pasco. I personally have given money, and I don't have a lot of money. I've personally given money to this walk because I think, you know, I should put my money where my mouth is. And if you're thinking about donating, this is a great way to help something that's really helping the community, getting tangible results. And so I encourage everybody to participate, have a great time, and if you can spare a couple dollars, it's a great cause. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you,
NAMI
Melanie.
Pasco.
That was an awesome speech. You made it through. She was very nervous. Can we all give both of our speakers a round of applause? You can unmute for that.
Yay!
All right. So you're all here tonight. You've shown your commitment to at least finding out about NAMIWalks. So we're going to dive into some important resources that we have for you all if you want to explore that a little more. So one thing we have that's in the chat is this NAMI Walks Your Way postcard. It's basically a save the date. We encourage you to send it out to your friends, post it on your fridge, just really spread the word. You know, the walk isn't just about giving money. Like if you can't give money, that is totally okay. We still want you to come and participate with us, to be a part of all of this. This is a form that will give you other ways that you can become involved. If you want to fill it out and send it back to our outreach at namipasco.org, we'll contact you with different things that, you know, we need help with and that you can participate in. And if you know a local business that you think would make a great sponsor, we really encourage you to give this to them and ask them to really truly support that Together for Mental Health theme that we have going on this year. And this is just some of those things that you can earn. If you are motivated by prizes, if you join and you reach these levels, these are the prizes that you will win. And as a special incentive, it looks like there's no picture there. But what it's supposed to show is this really awesome keychain that has a light on it, and it says NAMI across the top of it. And it's really kind of cool. So anybody who registers as a team captain, you don't have to have any money, just register as a team captain. NAMI National will send these out to you as a little gift. And you do have to register by the 12th of this month to be able to get those in time. Again, something special that we're doing here are practice walks. So I encourage you, if you're joining us for the actual walk on May 21st, I do encourage you to also participate in these. We'd love to see you. There's no fee to participate. I encourage you to take a picture of your screen so that you have this information, and this will also be posted on our Facebook and our webpage if you need to refer back to it later.
Wow. I think this is a great kickoff Christina, thank you again. And Melanie, thank you. You both been
Thank you.
fantastic. But don't let your excitement end when you leave a kickoff. So here are the next steps. So, sorry. I paused there for a moment. You want to ask you to post about the walk on your social media, email your friends and family, and ask, be an ambassador for NAMIWalks your way. We didn't forget about our door prizes today. The winner of today's door prize is, you want me to pick someone?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Someone you don't know.
is the detective still here?
He is.
Well, the detective.
I've been staying
Reckmeyer.
muted because I have my radio on. I apologize.
There you go. Well, Detective Reckmeyer, even though I can't see you, you're the winner of our door prize.
Woohoo!
I don't know
Thank
what
you very
that door
much.
prize is, so if you don't like it, it's not my fault.
I
Fair
will
enough.
contact you this week to get it to you, Detective.
Thank you, ma'am.
And lastly, I'm going to stop screen sharing and we can chat. Does anybody have any questions?
Bogey
Debbie,
says hi.
Hi, Bogey.
Yes, yes.
let me just say, please ask anything. And one thing I wanted to say earlier in the beginning was I'm participating in the 22 and 22 program. And that just started at the beginning of the year. And it's really the first thing I've done with NAMI Pasco. And just in this, 2 months, just over 2 months I've been involved, I've grown. Yeah, it just chokes me up a little bit.
Oh, gosh.
So, I have a long way to go, and I've made some great friends, and look forward to making some more. So I can say from firsthand experience that that NAMI Pasco is a place where I'm not someone who asks for money. But it's definitely someplace that's worth donating to if you can. And like Debbie said, if you can't, spread the word. And even if the people you spread the word to can't, who knows? It may benefit them in some way, or benefit people that they know, their loved ones. Back to the story about my brother. If he would have been informed, maybe what he would have told me would have been different and would have helped my future. And so there's a lot of layers to what NAMI Pasco is doing, and a lot of ways in which we can support each other and help people that we may never know or talk to or meet. So go NAMI, and thank you all for being here today. And like Debbie said, please ask questions. This is a non-judgmental group, so there's no dumb questions, and we welcome them.
Absolutely. Thanks, Steve. Heather?
I actually do have a dumb question. Am I the only one who couldn't see the last bit of slides? When you were screen sharing, I saw nothing but our wonderful faces. So if anyone else only saw our wonderful faces, is there any other way of getting that information that was in those slides?
Yeah, so it's,
Okay.
it's all recorded, and any
Okay.
of the events or anything important that we post will also be on our Facebook. So Mary, yes, I can share it with you, the recording, if you'd like that. Yeah, we could put it to YouTube. We could put it on YouTube and share it that way too.
Yeah. Could you post it on YouTube? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Jamie wants to see it. Yeah. Thank you.
We
Absolutely.
And my
post-
worldwide audience wants to see it. Oh my gosh. My 20 over 2,800 followers on Twitter who know I don't think anybody turned on here wants to see it.
Absolutely, Zamora.
Thank you.
So can you post a link to it on the Facebook page as
Mhm.
well?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We usually download them to our YouTube and then post them everywhere.
Cool. Thank you.
So good idea,
Oh.
guys. Else have any questions?
I need to ask you a question on Facebook, so in a few moments I'll go on Facebook and ask you a question.
Okay.
You don't know what it's about.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you look so sad, dog. Dog looks so sad.
Oh, he's very cute.
He thinks he is. You did a good speech tonight, Melody. It was awesome sauce.
So is yours, Christina.
Well, thank you. I was about ready to cry. I gave everything to keep from the waterworks to come.
Aw.
And I can only cry out of one eye. So I mean, it was just gruesome.
Well, both of you did absolutely wonderful.
I appreciate you.
It looks like there are no more questions, so we will let you get on with your night. If any questions come up, you can reach me at executivedirector@namipasco.org. And if you're ready to sign up for the walk, you can do so at NAMIWalks.org/Pasco, and we would love to have you.
Okay.
So thank
Yes,
you
happy
all.
night.
Thank you all so much for coming.
Okay.
night.
Talk to you later.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Awesome job.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
I love you, Mom. Oh, darn it. She got away from me.